Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Design. You're in a very special place, this department, Mechanical Assembly. It really dates back to Harley Earl and Bill Mitchell and the other leaders of design. This is where we would maintain all of the special vehicles that they drove, and many of the concept cars from back in the day. Today it is really where it's kind of the final prep location for our new concept cars on their way to the motor shows. It's also where we maintain our historic concept vehicles. In fact, since I've been Vice President of Design, we have either done a total restoration or a major renovation of 8 historic concept vehicles. I consider them to be the crown jewels of General Motors, and this is where we do that work. It's just one department of a much more extensive design fabrication shop area where we've got the capability of building running concept vehicles. We do a lot of internal concept vehicles, and pace cars are built here as well. So the shops can do essentially anything and everything in the way of ground up concept vehicles. I got a quick story. I mentioned how this was Harley Earl's shop. It was Bill Mitchell's shop. Very private place. In fact, when I started here as a young designer, there's a sign on the door. It said, "Enter only with the permission of Mr. Mitchell." And so during those years, I think I was in here 2 times for quick assignments. Mr. Mitchell wanted me to put a stripe on a car that he was driving or something like that, and then I was back out of here. So it was a very private place, and some degree it's still a very private place, but again, a very important place for all of us in the maintenance of historic vehicles. So between the fact that we have the extensive shops here in this building that Dave leads, and we have this particular facility, it just seemed to be the right place to do this very, very important restoration job. It's not only the millionth Corvette, but in fact we have photos of Duntov sitting in the vehicle when it was first built. So it's a special deal. And as we've opened it up, we've seen signatures of employees throughout the whole vehicle. You see it on the inside of the fascia, underneath the vehicle, and absolutely everywhere on the car. So it's a cool car. It's a very important car, and I can't thank the team enough for the work that they're doing, the work they've done already, and the work that they're going to do to complete the job. And with that, I think I'll turn it back to you, or should I go ahead and have Dave?
Okay, thanks Ed. Thanks for the comments. Yeah, we were very honored that our leadership had the confidence in us to restore this car. As Ed mentioned, this is a small part of a larger organization that really can build anything on a car with the exception of wheels and glass. We just don't choose to do that. So a majority of the corporation's concept cars originate here, SEMA, and then of course we also do all the stuff that supports the design process. So that's what we do here, and that's why we think we're uniquely qualified to do this work, because many of these parts, we really want to have the opportunity to save the parts, right? There's only one 1/millionth car, and it would be disrespectful to the car to just replace it with a bunch of service parts or junkyard parts. So insofar as possible, we're going to attempt to replace every part and try to preserve as many of these signatures from the people that signed it along the line back in 1992. So we appreciate the effort. So where we are in the project now is we've disassembled the car to the point where we could restore the frame, and so we're lucky enough to have the service team right here at the tech center, and so we sent the frame over to the service garage where they do the research on the serviceability of our cars, and they straighten the frame to within production specs. If you noticed in the photos, the windshield header was completely folded. These guys were basically able to unfold that, and you see behind me, the windshield and the convertible top now fits. right? So really we're done with the structural work, and now really it's the cosmetic work. So shortly we'll start dispatching these parts to various parts of our shop. The trimmers will start working on the upholstery, the body and paint folks will start working on the exterior components, and then again our goal here is to get to the Labor Day event at the museum.